in game 1. Now he needs one more elimination. If he can get
using
one
only
more,
enough mats,
that was going to put him at 9
That was
points.
enough, but now we're
Keep
over.
him
Reflection
ahead of the pack.
One shot, cracks
But,
back.
Daedra right behind him
And
with
he's
two
gonna-
eliminations. So does Reflection and Harmy. A lot of ones across this board as well. So we should be expecting some action coming out pretty soon. And now we're over to Mr. Kororo at Fatal Fields. He's engaged with one player, and there's someone close by. Can't tell who that is just yet. So this is... Okay, so it's Archangel. So I guess Archangel's actually been coming here probably most of the games, because we always see him near Fatal. You got Royal as well. They're all just very patient right now. Look, they're even crouch walking. They're like, shh, 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 yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
No. People's lats? I don't know if he knows he's down there. I mean, he knows he's down there, but
Look, Archangel's like, nah. And coming here probably most of the games, because we always see him in Fatal. You just go over here.
They don't have very far to go, so they might try and hold on this.
Someone just rifted. Now I wonder. We just saw a player eliminate someone, and they had that rift to go. That was Reflection. He took down a player, so that might have been him.
Yeah.
But Mr. Crow again. I mean, Mr. Crow is not even moving. He's like, I'm just gonna crouch walk everywhere. I'm going to make as little noise as possible. Back over it tilted. Look how many players are still left alive here. You got 7 Carnifex here. Can he go for the shot? It was so close.
I love that. Trying to use the advantage of the fact that as the wall's building, you can see through it, knowing that his opponent is actually trying to take the wall down, and he just waits till the wall gets dropped to take the shot at his head. That was beautiful.
Did you see that? I believe Archangel. Oh, that's a trap. Archangel eliminates Royal with the traps there. Wow, and now look, immediately Mr. Kororo dives in with that grappler. He hasn't managed to find the elimination yet, but he does hurt Archangel, puts him on the back foot. I like that he used that grappler offensively. He's like, okay, look, I know you're over there, I'm over here. I'm not gonna build over to you, I'm just gonna grapple over to you and just like catch you off guard.
And here comes the Storm. The catalyst to this fight.
Archangel. Okay, so Archangel's got the minis, right? He's gonna top off. And now Mr. Groy, I mean, I feel like Mr. Groy should try to capitalize on that, right? He cracks this player here, and then he's just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna wait. And now Archangel's like, I mean, okay, I'll farm extra mats, I'll top off with the minis.
I'll leave.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bail. Like, I think he just waited a little too long.
He was trying to play it safe, hoping that the player underneath him would maybe just kind of blindly walk out or panic and try and leave the Storm if he was low on health. Again, he never got to see the white, so he has no idea how low that player was on health from the previous engagement. He knew he had shields at least.
This is Dalo from Fortnite. He also has a grappler. And they're here at Yonder Yard, and this is back over to Archangel. So now they're closing in on each other.
Oh, Mr. Carrero gets the elimination.
Wow, and now, so the question is, okay, he's got the grappler, so he'll be able to get out of this very quickly.
But he's got nothing to top off after that.
Yeah, man. So look, Poverty just bails. Dalo's like certain that there's someone here. What's cool is at Yonder Yard, you're near the club, right? And the club is making all this noise, it's bumping. So it's actually like masking a lot of the noise players make.
Yeah, he's got no idea.
Yeah, Poverty just left, and he's probably still like, oh, he's somewhere here. I know he's here. But Poppy's like, nah, dog, I'm over here. I'm farming this tree.
Which
like,
is great,
I've left.
because now Dalo's going to be extra paranoid from a side he doesn't have to be paranoid from. So now he's going to be thinking that he has to pinch from both sides, and then he's got to build from both sides, so he can use a lot more mats if he does end up engaging with him.
And look at that.
And he's just gone. He's just gone. He was too busy looking behind him. Didn't know Poverty had snuck out. Sneaky, sneaky.
And now look at all this loot that is now his. He can even upgrade to the pump. Even the grappler is a nice upgrade. And now we're over and look at this. You got Daedra, King1 Skix, Ryzar, and Evil One all duking it out right now. And you're tilted. A huge hit on King1 Skix. Now the question is, what does he do? He's got no heals. He's got mats, which is good.
Gone. He's gone. This is just a build. He's just dumping all his mats so no one can get him. If you use as many as possible, no one can get them. He gets eliminated. Daedra.
Man, they just still got RPGs. Rift on the go as well. The silenced AR.
And the mats. He is kidded.
So
oh, look at this. He just used the tree. I love it. I love it. And that was the play. Dalo had no idea Poverty had snuck out. He still thought he had to worry from behind him. using the tree to his advantage, right, instead of building, so he didn't know that he was out there.
Oh, Tomo looking to engage his player, but SkyArt with the high ground hops overhead. And now, look, man, the storm is pretty much going to start moving. We got to go. You're moving against the storm. You got to get to safe zone as quickly as possible. We're north side over by Kevin's Kingdom. That's right. That's the now we're going to
So newly dubbed.
Newly crowned, if you will. This is Gref alive near the circle. Now, I believe there's someone down below him. But checking out the current leaderboard, Poverty with 3 eliminations. So do Zypan and Hashtag. So they've got 1 point on the board, and there's a lot of players with 2 eliminations. They're super close to meeting that next threshold. These are the current players eliminated. Dan Hizzle's down. Tixi is down as well. Just to name a few. Jay Biz is down. There's a lot of people that have already been eliminated. We're down to 42 left. I almost wish... Oh, Mitro is currently engaged with Sky! And it looks like Mitro has Sky on the back foot a little bit here. He's only got the compact SMG and a pump action shotgun.
I wonder if he's going to want to play close range or far range.
Probably far range, you know. Just get as far away as possible. No first shot on the SMG.
Go for the world record pump or distance pump action elimination.
Yeah. That's what I would do. Look, Popsy is up top and Kevin's
How long has Popsy been? Someone has been up there, I think, the entire time.
Jetpacks is currently up there right now. He's going. Look, Mitro is also looking to use this. So what's cool is you can use this. We talked about it earlier. You can either use this to disengage. You can use it to rotate. There's so many options available to you if you decide to opt into Kevin's love. But Blood, he's here at the very edge of the circle near yonder yard. And now we get the new safe zone again. Carpet. We are moving toward Kevin.
Kevin and Loot Lake.
Ooh, it's Evil One. It's Evil One versus Blood here. And I mean, look, Blood's got 4 minutes. He's got a half shield. He's got AR, close range, the heavy shotgun as well.
But also, other people.
Other people as well. I mean, I think... Okay,
he
so
lost a little bit of shield. He just wants to top off.
Ooh, okay, he's
gonna,
used that.
Yeah.
I was like, I would not use the mini for 6 shield. Not right now. It's not that late in the game yet. So I think he doesn't know exactly where Evil One is. He's just like, look, I need to disengage. I need to drop down.
Yeah, he had to stop paying attention a little bit too long, especially once he started getting shot from a distance.
Evil One's
got a little tunnel. Some people were able to take advantage.
Oh gosh, Fatu takes a big shot from behind. He's just looking to build and disengage the fight. Oh my gosh, dude, we've seen so many traps placed. And that's, look, it's Reflection. He's like, hello, Fatu, I'd like to engage you in combat. Can we fight this out?
Push out. I love that decision. They thought they were going to get in a little wall off. And he just figured in the middle of this, I'm just going to take you out. I'm just going to push through this.
On top of that, has enough time to recover. And now he's engaged with Harmy. Dude, there's so many people in Tilted Towers here. There's even people looking at the top right. You can see people making their way through right now. This is not, you don't want to find Tilted, man. Not this at this point, because there's just so many nooks and crannies for people to hide in. But Harmy's making it work. Fatu is making it work. Look, he's going to top himself off. He's like, I've got the minis. I've got the half shield. I'm ready to engage.
Here's his friend.
Oh, you see that? He immediately checks that wall for a trap. Very smart of Harmy. Because he would have literally opened that, walked in, tried to, you know, pickaxe that wall, taken a bunch of damage, and then Fatu's like, I'm going to edit the wall. Here's a shotgun. Thanks for the elimination.
Did he get it? No, he didn't.
Keeping up the
pressure. Wants to push through. He keeps up the pressure. Does he get the shots? He does! Only lose a little bit of health.
Wow.
He's got the shields to recover from this fight. But he has so many people to go through. You see how many people in Tilted? What is that? 9 people in Tilted Towers right now?
Just about.
7 people and 4 on the outside.
Carnifex with no HP trying to go for a double barrel play here. He's got no elimination. If he can find someone that's got like any kind of mats, even healing would be great right now. But everyone is inside Tilted Towers. Just there's so many people. 35 left, Carpet. I mean, I am just ready for us to start moving over to Kevin. Zone, could you close a little bit faster? Start pushing people to Kevin. We got to meet the kingdom, okay?
So many fights feel like they can be predetermined because people just don't have the meds for it. And obviously, we know they can be difficult to find. But, I mean, picking and choosing your fights, sometimes you can't even pick and choose. People just show up and start to try and take you out. It gets so tough when there's this many people all fending for themselves. Meds get used as well halfway through fights. It's trying to take a hashtag. Goes down to Harmy. Yes, Harmy will be the one to get the elim.
That was a nice little elimination there, but look, Carnifex is on the other side of the wall here.
And he's got 34 health and nothing to help him. But there's a trap.
He's just going to disengage. He's like, I'm going to bail in this situation. The question is, does Harmy know there's a trap? Okay, look, so he looks like he shot the wall out. So he's aware of the trap. Dude, he's still stacked. 6 minis and a half shield. Look at the ammo count. And even the mats, 699. Are you crazy? If Harmy goes down right now, this is going to be brutal. Is that so?
Essentially, will he tunnel to get this elim? He's got 5 eliminations already, so he's hit the threshold. He needs 2 more to get 3 points. He's got 2 right now in the belt.
Ooh,
does he get it? He does.
Shot.
He took a lot of damage, but he's got enough shield to heal up. At least the shields.
The good thing is, it did not hit his effective health pool, right? It only took away his shield, so he can use the minis, top off, half shield, back to 100 shield, which is good. He does need to find healing. That's very important. Can't speak today, ladies and
poignant.
And
it's very poignant.
Very poignant. No, we moved away from Kevin's kingdom. Oh. Well, I guess on the plus side, you get to watch people rotate away from Loot Lake, so that's kind of cool. But now the tough spot is that this circle will have some of Loot Lake, so players will basically have to decide: do they want to navigate in water, yes or no?
The answer's no.
The answer is always...
that's not a yes or no.
Yeah, you do not want to do it. It's a very tough spot to be in because water slows you down. And there's actually like a layer below. So like if you try to build a floor...
Honest, he's going for the...
Dude, watch the rotation.
For the vortex. Check it out.
So here's the thing. You can hop in and you can fly, but keep in mind, like there's other people around you, right? So they can watch you do this. Now, it looks like he's going to get away with this pretty cleanly. Yeah.
For now.
For now. And now you decide, like, where do I want to rotate to, right? Honestly, I feel like he should just land it up top on Rasmussen.
Oh, he's just going to immediately push in on Tinny. I think this is here.
Now he just fortifies, just building up, securing his location.
He's got shields and heals.
And Harmy's still alive here. He does have 6 eliminations target. Don't forget, that was that elimination he got not too long ago. 1 more puts him at that next threshold. That's going to be 3 points hitting the board for Harmy. I mean, dude, that's going to be a lot of points. We even saw a lot of players like with 2 points were upwards of like top 13, I believe. So just being able to drop 3, it's going to be game-changing.
26 players remain.
Oh, dude, I wish it had gone back toward. Can you imagine?
It still can.
Still, I guess it can. It could go north. But Boyer, Sackener, Isma, and Crabble all in a very little confined space here near each other. No one's making a move. Everyone's like, all right, hey, I respect you. Let's not even gonna look at you. Just we gotta rotate, right? Just you first. Come on.
No, you first.
No, you first.
No, I promise I won't get you in the back. I promise.
Why would I shoot you in the back? There's no. What benefit do I have there?
There's no advantage to me getting another elimination because you're running away.
None at all. Look at this dude. None of them. Sackener hasn't moved. Crabble's still crouch walking. Boyer's just chilling out. Eastman's the only brave one right now. He's like, hey, look, let me just look out. Is there anyone there? I've got the sniper out. Heavy sniper, guys.
So essentially, when all 3 of those players start to run out at the same time, Boyer, it might be a feast for him. He's just going to see. He's like the third-party king, if that goes his favor. You see Harmy in the middle. A lot of explodes. A lot of mats used. Look at that tower SSK's made. What on earth?
Even Vato is still here. Look at that.
The grappler,
left
hey.
and right. Dude, that grappler, man. Love to see. Whoa, that was very close.
I got so excited.
I thought we were about to see a quick scope there. Very, very close shot. Boyer shotguns Crabble. We see a resolution there, but Yzma from Fortnite making a rotation out. And again, man, you don't want to build on water. You don't want to move on water. The thing is too, as well, is like typically if you build a floor, you can just build it on the ground itself. If you try to build a floor in the loot or in Loot Lake, you have to build down an additional level. So you have to basically like place a ramp, then you can build a floor, and then you can build whatever else that you need on top of it. So it's basically expunging more mass you just don't want to be wasting, man.
Using every second he has to build up shields before he gets to this next safe spot. Running out of mats. Look at his metal. It is down the drain. He has dumped it on the ground. He's thrown it away, and that's it.
No
is that
more
gonna be
mats.
the end? Now he has to drop down. He has to use everyone else's mats for protection now.
We're down to 19 players.
Oh, we had no added power. Did he go down? I think he barely survived. I didn't see him on the...
That scared me.
Yeah, I didn't see him on the feed. There he is. No, he goes down now.
He goes down. M11. I was not expecting... He literally, like, crouches behind a corner and someone's waiting for it. M11's like, here's the edit. I'm here. You wasted your match. You made a mistake.
Here's M11.
Here's M11.
That flows real well.
It does, actually.
Army having the game potentially of his life. 60 limbs for him.
Can you imagine?
He just wants that one more.
He just wants the one.
He wants at least the one.
And then he plays for Victory Royale. That's it. You're like, I've got the first set of that I need for the Royale flush.
Daedra wreaking havoc from up high. He's going to have to use a lot of mats for this. Look at him go. Here they go. Oh, I like this. He's dropping down a little bit because he knows it's a dangerous spot. Nope. Right back up. He's got somebody with him. He's got a friend.
I feel like they're so high in the sky, they can't really, like, fortify the spots, you know?
They've got no choice but to tunnel on each other right now. And they have to tunnel on this. Oh, did you just do what I think you did? Daedra's like, we're both out. He knew it was inevitable.
Wow. I feel like maybe Daedra was, like, looking to fire it toward the walls back there, but then the player jumped out in front of him. He's like, well, I guess we're both getting taken down.
If only it counts to elim yourself, you know? If only he got one.
If only. Mitro here still left alive. We're down to 9 players in the current lobby. You still got the likes of ads here as well. And now look, we're moving back toward Tilted Towers with a new safe zone. Man. This is what... ooh! That was M11. He takes him down. He finds additional mats for it. 8 players left right now, Carpet.
That's 3 elims. That's the point for ads.
Now he's building up. He's like, look, I've got metal for days. Wildcard Povsy is still here. I believe Mitro as well.
Povsy's getting low on mats.
I feel like
this is the tell. Now he knows he has to be careful. He's gonna make it to the next circle, and then he has to make that final decision. Do I engage? Do I drop? Do I stay high?
Mitro is he must have
taken a rift to go.
I guess.
I'm assuming. That's pretty high. I mean, that could have been a jump pad, but that seemed a little bit higher. Hard to say in all this mayhem. I didn't hear the sound.
I didn't either. There's so much happening all at once. Lovato from the Dusty Dog still very much alive. So Aragonist takes down Method Jetpacks. He's down. Now we're down to 7 players. We're 2 away from a guaranteed point. Don't forget, top 5 gets a guaranteed at least minimum 1 point.
Oh, he was trying to protect himself. Didn't think that anyone above him was actually looking. Usually when you're down here, you're not too worried about people looking down at you. But it looks like SSK is another close range. We still have 7. No one's been eliminated. SSK with 5 elims. 2 more to get his 3-point threshold. Povsy's got only 1.
So this could be another Royale flush. We could potentially see one.
Vato.
Mitro
with the high ground. Catching him while he's off guard. That was his first elim. So at this point, placement's much larger for him as far as trying to gain points this round. Still 6 left. No one's got points for placement. Who's going to be first to go down? Povsy goes down to Mitro.
Dude, Sackener cannot make builds anymore. That's it. Depending on where this new safe zone is. Oh!
Wow. Just waiting for that last pickaxe hit. He's still got a plenty amount of effective health. Look at the ammo he has in his compact. Still got minis.
1,000 bullets. Oh, boy.
4 players remain. 4 elims for ads. He can still hit the 7. He needs the last 3. Oh, sorry, 2 elims. 2 elims for Aragonist.
I mean, Mitro as well. He needs 1 more for that first threshold. If he can pick up 3, that's 2 points. Aragonist here engaged. He finds it on ads. He gets the elimination.
This is it, 1-1. The player up top knows. Mitro knows. He's running out of ammunition.
Mitro versus Aragonist.
He's testing his might. He's going to drop down a little bit. Get closer.
Dude, if he can create a small opening here, he can actually send him...
Oh!
No way!
No way! Mitro!
Oh my! What did I just...
He pushed himself through everything.
Okay, so very quickly, I was going to say he should throw that down and use it to launch Aragonist out.
No.
He says, look at this, Zeke. You want to see something impressive?
He built the wall above him, built the floor. Oh my God.
That was so clean. Mitro, listen. style points, okay? You've got them.
Talk about figuring out the new items. He knew exactly where his opponent was. Aragon is trying to heal up. He knew he'd be standing inside of the circle. Push straight down.
And Aragonus immediately panics. At what point do you think, you know what? I'm going to go to a heal off. That guy is going to have a shockwave, and he's going to shockwave down toward me. Of course, that's the play to make here. Nope.
I imagine there was about a half-second reaction where all of a sudden he heard before it went off, and he's like, I know what's about to happen. Like, he's like, oh, no.
But that's the thing is, like, you saw him. He got pushed a little bit, and he kind of reacted, and his first instinct was, let me make my way back in the safe zone, and then assess what's going on here, what just happened. But it was too late. Mitro was like, hey, man, you see my style points? What's up? How's it going? I'm Mitro. How's it going? That
was pretty saucy. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty saucy.
And he finds the extra elimination to get 1 point from the first threshold. The 3 points from Victory Royale, that was huge.
That was pretty big for him. That's 4.
That is 4 points.
4 points.
So remember he'd gotten bumped down in the standings. So those 4 points is going to be huge. It's probably going to, I think, put him upwards of top 3.
And he now puts it in favor of high ground winning that as opposed to high ground.
That's a good point.
I like
now we're 3-2.
What's funny is I wonder if he could have made the same play from the low ground. He had the item. I wonder what he would have done if you just chucked it beneath him and it's like, let's do this.
So I think the explosion wouldn't have caught it as high because there's like an initial explosion and that you kind of blow through some stuff there, but then you lose momentum. So
I wonder what happened.
I don't know.
Yeah. Who cares? We still saw that was like that stylist play.
We've seen how calm he was so too. He was just like, all right, yeah, okay, all right. Here we go.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can't really see panic in the characters.
I would say it's in his play.
I would love if like the character models were attached to like a heart rate monitor, and when the heart rate monitor goes up, the character starts to like look visually stressed out. Yeah, like panting, like horrible face sound, like face sounds, face movements,
face motions with the face.
Gotta get mocap in there. Get some good mocap. You should do it.
Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. Let's take a look at the highlights coming out from game number 5 on the day. Man, EU, you never cease to impress and or amaze me.
We could just start saying, hey, pro players, you never.
Yep. You're a lot closer than I would have ever anticipated. But I mean, man, setting the tone for these final few games. Obviously, we saw Razor. I'm not sure if he managed to keep up all his eliminations. So I'm not sure if in this game he got himself the points, right?
He got himself how many points? He got himself at least the 1.
Yeah.
Last we saw him, he had the 3 of them, so he got the 1 point.
Yes.
So at least it'll go to 9, which is good because that means anyone with 1 point can't pass him now.
Yes.
Even if they got the Royale flush, no one would have passed him.
Yeah, if they do, which would be crazy. I'd love to see that in this final game. At minimum, I mean, look at this again, dude.
Oh, jeez.
That was so
cool.
Sick. Mitro, I'm hitting you up later, and we're going to have a conversation because that was disgusting. Look at it.
That horrifying sound. It's funny, as new items come out, more sounds become scary. There's certain sounds that just aren't that terrifying. Yeah. Certain sounds that are really scary, right? That is going to now become...
That is a terrifying sound.
When you are
RPGs,
down to...
grenade launchers, now shockwave.
And now... Yeah. That's going to be your new... Especially when it's like a one-on-one and potential heal off. You hear it goes in here.
But that's the thing is you never know if they're going to use it offensive. I would have never thought that that's how he was going to use it.
That was amazing. That
was so slick. Style points, Mitro, for you. And a high five.
Digital high five. Oh, well, I guess not digital.
If you come to TwitchCon, I'm gonna high five you for real.
Wow, what a threat.
What a threat. But you guys at home, hashtag us. I mean, fall skirmish. What did you think? That was literally insane. What are your thoughts? I just want to know. Let's have a conversation about it because that was clean.
Yeah, he says, let's have a conversation. He's not gonna have the conversation with you.
Okay, first of all,
go on, check your phone right now. I want to see you have a conversation with somebody. I want to see you do it.
You need to fill time on.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We'll talk about this.
I actually remember someone said, hey, Kevin's Kingdom. And I took that and I was like, hey, remember, that was the thing.
There's no conversation. You stole his content.
Well, that's very rude.
You stole his content and then put it on the broadcast.
Listen.
It's a very one-sided conversation.
Listen, it's very hard to do this and have a conversation. But I promise I'm trying. You know what else we have, though? Standings.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed it.
Oh, my gosh. I know. I'm happy to surprise you the way that you have surprised me earlier. So,
look at that!
Mitro, now the leader of the pack with 8 points. Sakiner, Razor in second, Sakiner third, SSK 7 in fourth, and Poverty in fifth. That's very satisfying. 5th place with 5 points. That's cool. But again, dude, look how close these points are. You've got a lot of 3s, so even if Vato finds himself 1 more point, that could be huge, especially when you go to things like eliminations. This guy's been on fire all day long. But let's hop over to as well top 20. It is currently Kaz. Pavzi right behind him. So, I mean, look at that. So Blood has 3 and then Boyer has 2. So that's like the new threshold, right? If you hit 3 points, at minimum, you're going to be top 17, right?
For now.
For now. This is the final game, though. And again, it's all settled in this final game. It's not over till it's over. What are you hoping for? For me, Royale Flush. Let's see another Royale Flush. I'm waiting. That's what I want to see.
So you're saying, what are you looking for? And then your answer is literally the best, most exciting option.
Yes, 100%. I want to end today with a bang. At least the first half of today.
What could my option be that's just now not going to be worse than yours?
Okay, let me give you one. All right. So we fight on Kevin Kingdom. We end up on there, and then someone uses a shockwave to fire themselves up toward Kevin, glide in, land on someone, double barrel to the face. That's more exciting. Learn to get creative, Kevin.
Talking to me or him?
That one. How's it going, Kevin? You looking beautiful up there. Is that a new cube? You're looking good. But here we go. Game number 6, ladies and gentlemen. The final game of the day. What are you doing? Don't do that.
I'm uncomfortable.
Game number 6. We hope you guys have enjoyed the game so far. Do not forget, this is the final game for EU, but later on, we'll be coming at you with NA games. There's going to be 6 additional games there. And obviously, don't forget to use that hashtag. We'd love to hear from you guys. But here we go. Game number 6, Viking Village. We see right off the bat, Millennium's like, hey, Viking Village, let's drop here. This sounds like a good idea. It looks like from the minimap, you can even see there's like a few people that are also like, yeah, I'll take you on that. I'll call your bluff. Come on, Kevin. Yeah. Hold on. You see those 3 diamonds right there?
Yeah. This is so weird.
Loot Lake. Did they land there?
What's he gonna do? He's got nothing. He's got a wood.
He's got a pit. Oh, okay. No, it's fine.
Is it fine? Oh,
he's okay. He can do this.
Oh, he actually does get a shot.
All right, this is good. Come on, anything. Oh. Dalo secures the elimination. Kaz on fire here near Dusty Diner, and there's a few people what look like to be inside the actual divot, fighting amongst the trees. Look at Kevin back there in the beautiful state that he's in. Just, Kevin, that Kevin.
Thanks.
Got him.
No, it wasn't like you're talking.
I mean, you got 3 ARs to your name. You're probably hoping for a little more than that, but now over to Risky Reels, Evil One, and J-Biz. We've seen J-Biz come here every game. J-Biz is trying to make a statement. He's like, look, Risky Reels, this is my home, Evil One. Please, just don't let me loot here. Just walk away.
Leave me alone.
And the question is, does he know? Okay, now he sees them. Few good
Trading
pop
on
shots, but Evil One says, not today, friend. J-Biz, this is now my home. Risky J-Biz, Risky J. I don't even know.
Push, gets the drop, and doesn't get enough contact.
Now we are in Salty Springs. Wedge went down. Royal takes down a player as well. And now we're back to Tilted Towers. Reflection. Reflection is one of those players, like, he's a very consistent player, right? And then, sure, he might have, like, a few quote-unquote off games. Not even off, he, like, does really well. But then there's, like, moments where, like, Reflection just, like, turns it on and he just eliminates every...
Oh, wow. Why are you being so mean?
This was a double-edged sword. This was a no-win situation here that I just put myself in.
It's a sword with no hilt. You just grab the blade. You crazy boy.
Crazy boy. Rizar here as well. So we've got what look like 6 players there.
Oh.
Sanity almost got... So much fun, and now, like we talked about earlier, it makes a lot of noise. Svenos.
Re-engage. They should just shout it out loud.
Yeah, re-engage.
And fight!
Does he...
Like a boxing ring?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now entering the ring. Svenos versus Sanity. Okay,
Who
he does
will take
have
the battle of the summer.
of week 2 summer.
Of week 2 fall, I mean.
Fall. Oh wait, dude, yeah, you're
This fall.
this coming at you. This is almost like a trailer, but Svenos here.
A little bit of a mind game. Everyone just trying to reposition.
Poverty
a couple of shots.
hits him real hard. Now the question is this, oh gosh, he got hit even harder. Oh, okay. I feel like the option here is Rift to go. There's no way, dude. Yeah, you gotta go. Okay.
Oh!
Is Poverty right behind him? Okay. Poverty is right behind you, Svenos. What's the play here? He's gonna dive all the way back down?
If Poverty saw him, Poverty's chasing.
Oh, dude, I don't know about. I feel like he should have just left. I don't know. Poverty didn't chase him. Poverty disengaged. I'm not sure why, but he did. Now we're over at Epsilon, Gandalf, and L. Skyte's very close. He's at Gus right now, so he could make his way over if he hears shots. Yeah, I mean, look at it. You can. Gandalf's like, all right, I know you're down below.
I wonder if he knows how much health L has. L's gonna try and bandage. Scared to stand still. Which makes a lot of sense.
Check out the new safe zone. So I'm still hoping we see this loot lake ending. That's all I want to see, just once. If it could just happen, that would be cool. Everyone at home wants to see it too. You know you do. But man, Gla and Gandalf. So I think a lot of players, what we're seeing is like a lot of players are playing it pretty slow right now, right? They're like, look, last game. I've got to lay out all the cards on the table, but Luz takes a huge. I think Luz at 1 HP.
No, Luz gone. Luz it.
There you go.
Luz gone.
That is
1
it.
HP is effectively gone in my book.
That's effectively you are no longer alive. But yeah, man, I think we're seeing this is the last game of the day for EU, and they're just waiting out. They're like, look, I have to play things a little slower than normal. I got to play more methodically, more tactfully. And yeah, I think that's what we're saying. Look, even Razor here still alive. He's got no eliminations.
Well, he needs to get back on top. He lost his position.
Yeah.
On the leaderboard, he wasn't first the entire day from literally game 1 until the last one. He was overtaken.
I wonder if he knows. That would be my question. I wonder if he knows where he's at, if he knows the points.
If he's streaming, you know his chat told him.
That's true. That's fair. They're probably like, hey, dude, you're literally tied right now with Mitro. So let's go. Dan Hizzle here. He's bouncing some of the grenades over, but Dan's kind of far away enough that those grenades didn't bounce far enough. Man, I feel like Razor's playing maybe a little too scared here.
He doesn't know what health pool he's up against is the biggest thing. I think he's looking at. You just get one shot into him, then you'll know if you're up against blues or whites, right? You're looking for either the shield to tick or their health to tick, and then he'll know if he can push confidently. He's using the rest of his rockets here.
That's it. No more rockets to be had. Maybe he gets a lucky bounce.
He uses it for the push. Still can't make any hits.
I think he just
he sees it for
it. Oh, Heisel joins the fray here.
He felt left out.
Now look, now he's like, look, I got to get to the storm. I got to bail. That's it. Is he going for it? He's trying to find it, dude. 33 HP. He's going to try and top off Dan Hizzle doing the same, but Dan is a much better spot right here. Look how much more HP.
He's going to push. Does he know about
this other oh.
Nice, so he's done.
Dan.
You lost all your loot. You're going to have to build down. Trying to get hit too many times. He doesn't. Heisel.
Klinger's going
Heisel
out.
just wants to push now. Heisel. He's got one elim.
If that sticky had actually like found its target, that would have been crazy. No way. Heisel's like, yo, I'm so confident. I'm going to freaking drift my way out of here later. And then he's just
repositioning.
Yeah, he literally just gates keep now. That's it.
Yep.
Check out this replay from Tixi back at Tilted Towers. He's in an engagement here with Zytros. The trap goes down. Zytros. There was two. He tried. He could not.
It looks like Zytros placed the other one, I think.
Yeah, he tried to, and then he probably would. If he wasn't paying attention, he would have walked and be like, "These are both my traps," and fallen. But
I imagine he was trying to place when he heard the first trap go down. Maybe he thought he had that placement. But it's interesting that he heard the trap and still pushed.
That's fair. Heisel. Look how confident Heisel is. Wow. He dips back into the storm. He's so confident in what he's doing. He's like, dude, I'm good. You see that little pupper? He was like, you're crouching. You're crouching. Look. No.
Is he crouching with you?
Someone
do it, please!
Oh, no way. Evil One. That was nuts. So we saw a player grapple toward him, and Evil One says, nice try, friend. I know. They would have been sick if he had gotten the grapple and
but now
double barrel.
the torch has been passed to you, Evil One.
He's saying,
you have the grappler. You have to give us the clip.
That's right, Eva one. Now the grappler's yours. Pick up the mantle and start making some plays. Over to Micah with this new Dusk skin. This skin is dope. Man, Season 6, 10 out of 10. But Say Hello is down below. And a 1x1 hiding. Dude, look at the circle. Kevin's still a possibility.
I'm not going to talk about it because I'm going to be so disappointed.
A Lazy Lynx is still a possibility.
There you go.
There it is. Caster, curse. But now Kling is sitting there taking shots at Say Hello, and Micah's just looking to try and clean up. He's trying to just bide his time, not taking any shots. He's just like, you know what, I'm just going to farm as well. I think that's smart. Anytime you make a rotation, I feel like just pick up a few mats where you can, because in the late game, we've seen players run out.
Saving up on mats.
No way.
Gonna get the sneaky shots. There goes Hello Roma.
So I think Micah realizes that the zone is kind of far. It's not terribly far away, but it's going to start moving now. He's got to make his way.
I mean, it's pretty far, considering it's literally moving now.
Yeah. Look at this beautiful
sneaky shots. There goes Hello Roma.
Shot. So I think you love to see it. Micah realizes that the zone is now kind of far. Marky is moving. It's not terribly far away, but look, Severin is here. He's gatekeeping this area.
Pretty far, considering it's.
There you go. Now you can make a rotation. You use Kevin. Yeah. You use that vortex, and that's it. You fly on up top. Look at this. So many players are doing the same thing. They're just utilizing this as just a stepping stone.
He saw the build. He's like, nope.
I'm good. I'm just going to use this to go somewhere else. You guys, just keep your builds. No need to fight it out now.
Sees a couple of walls getting built over there. I don't know if he wants to come hang out with Hoopek.
I'm pretty sure some players actually landed on top of Loot Lake. Oh, some of them even. There you go. So there's another rotation coming out. Looks like there is
one other player joined them.
Players on top of Loot Lake right now. Kevin's Kingdom. And now we've got 36 players here in the final game of the day. Checking out the current eliminated players. Dan Hizzle's down, Dominate's down, Svenos is down as well. Razor has actually been eliminated. Yeah, that's
I don't know what the situation was.
Difficult do ninja
on the left
mesmo.
side of your screen, he is down, so
Oh meu Deus, o Evil One, meu. Já matou 3 jogadores, já tem ponto mesmo. Boa, Johnny. Só responder que eu posso me ganhar. Vai de monster.
Toma's here. Toma just grappled in.
He only had 0. No, I don't think he's not fast enough. No, I tried to make it positive. Toma finds the elimination. Now here's the thing. Maxify was here as well. He didn't have any.
Sometimes you just can't.
You just stacks. So now the question is, Crabble, do you just stack?
Il y a un peu du monde là, Daisy.
Attends, Koziki n'y va pas, n'y va pas.
Maybe he's like not exactly sure where Skyart is. He's probably like there could be
un AFK.
Pourquoi un AFK?
someone around.
Néo, il est parti.
I mean, it's a tough thing to go
J'en ai
out.
vu un. Même pas.
He could be up against 200.
Derrière moi.
So you have to figure out the trade. If it takes him opponent only one, that's up. So I don't know what the situation was when he. Evil one, another one. That's 3 elims for him. He gets him.
There it is. He's gonna use.
Nossa,
he's gonna beat
Toma's here.
Toma. Fast enough. Oh, flame high ground.
Caralho!
Oh, and Toma finds the elimination quickly. He gets 1 shot off. Get that. He can even rift a go if he feels the need to. He can.
And do it. Right, there we go. And boom.
I think
There
he
we
was.
go. We did it. We did it. We got our cash. I mean, we got our
Loot.
wins. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 4
The slurp.
eliminations.
Winning now. Come on,
The
dudes.
slurp's getting taken by
Both
There we
gonna
go.
try and fight
I go
each
back
other.
in. Didn't work, never mind.
Third.
Never mind.
He's only got one
And
grappler
jump.
left.
Come on. Jump, jump, jump.
The
Get
trap.
down.
Well, he misses the shot. It's okay.
Vehicle. And go.
He's
All
still
the way
got it. He's
to
they
the
just traded. They
place
just traded high to low.
to get a cap. Because, no. 3, 2, 1. Go.
I think Thomas still
There
has
we
a
go.
Hop, get a couple
Come
shots.
on, guys. We did it. Okay. And go, go, go. Ah, oh my goodness, wow. Just hop in here. Oh, it's locked. Never mind. Never mind. It's locked.
For help.
This.
It looks like someone across the way is also trying to grapple.
А на него шиморталка есть прикольная,
He
да?
can still utilize.
А у меня ее нет.
I think he just took shots from somewhere else.
I believe it's someone in Tomato Temple. I didn't see who it was. He drops all the way down. Look, he's trying to find that loot. Remember the
During that fight.
ace. Okay, you got. It was able to split the difference. He's trying to find Mexify. He knows. Oh, fall damage. Okay. So truly, if he just lands one solid shot, Mexify is going to go down. He doesn't have any. Wait, Mexify's on his left. I don't think. Oh wow, Mex.
And what's not there? That slurp juice spot.
And
Harmy.
TC takes
But he had plenty of minis. Carnifex.
3 eliminations. If he finds 2 more, that's going to be 2 points for him. Wow, Royalistic was super. Look how excited, dude. But now Ads is here as well. Look at Ads. No HP to talk about. If he's not careful, Realistic could just get one solid RPG off.
Does he see him up there? He knows. There it is.
Not enough.
Has protected himself just barely, and then got the elimination onto Royalistic.
Ads, you monster!
When everything was against him. Health pool, about 100 difference. RPG as well for the player in the low ground. Got some tags chewed up.
That player
Here's a
got
rift.
chewed up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, easy one. Low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit. Still, though, I'll give it to you.
Yes.
Did you try?
A little bit.
If it's low-hanging fruit, you're not really trying. It's the whole. That's why it's called low-hanging fruit.
Oh, fair. I tried. A little bit. You see that stink bomb, though? I just realized Chewed Up can also rotate. He's got the rift on the go. He can just bail whenever he wants to.
Figure maybe he'll save it for the later game.
Dude, this was the perspective of Ads. Again, just 20 HP to 150, and he turns the whole situation around. Okay, so we got Kling, Yareski. They're okay. They're just hanging out. They know each other. Look, they're literally, if you look at the minimap, they were literally looking in each other's direction. They're like, hey, they're like, peek? You gonna peek?
Look what he has 4 of.
Oh my. Okay, so
he's taking plays.
He took notice. He's like, this is what Mitra did. He used a shockwave. I'm gonna pick up 4 of these. Let's see what I can do.
Rift to go for chewed up, as you'd mentioned.
Dude, there's just still so many players. Vato is here with 200 HP. Gandalf taking shots from range there. I mean, in 17 seconds, all these players are gonna have to start to move, right? They're gonna have to make their way into the safe zone. Now there's a few players that have already kind of established and fortified on the mountain there. So now you just gatekeep. Oh, I like this. You use the ramp there to kind of create a wall and ceiling cover, utilizing less resources. And now look, he's out though, Carpet. That's it.
Gandalf's got no more resources. Running very low on ammunition as well. He needs an elim. He needs some loot. Someone took it out and he will take advantage. He does not care.
Ooh, look at the mad count jump from nothing to 700.
But, oh, I don't know if he can surround himself in time, just barely. But that player that was just tagging down knows that he can push confidently.
It's interesting. He opts to cover up the jump pad so if someone else from high ground drops down, they cannot use it, but he can. So Chewed Up, there you go. Chewed Up is bailing out of the situation. Gandalf there is going to probably double back for it. I believe. Did he just get dropped?
No, he's still. I didn't see him in the feed, so I think he's still okay.
Yeah, okay. 20 players
But he
left.
ain't looking good. He's a little sick.
Almost broke his little ankles, but 21 players left. The circle's got another 15 seconds before it overtakes, and we get a new safe zone. Dude, look at Gandalf. So yeah, he has, what's that? Probably like 7 HP. Heisel with 5 eliminations, repping Fortnite right now. If he can find 2 more and even get a victory out, man, it's going to be huge.
The player count's dwindling, 21 left. This feels a little bit lower than usual for the size of this circle. Maybe not, it's hard to say.
It's hard to say indeed, but Tomo is now, he gave up his high ground. He actually had that gigantic tower behind him, and he just repositions a little bit, gives up the high ground, and now there's someone with a minigun right in front of him.
There's almost all of his metal.
I mean, he's still got a lot of wood and brick. 40 seconds here before this. Everyone's gonna have to start basically trying to scramble and get to this new safe zone. Whoa, Severin!
That's gotta feel good.
Just one quick little tap. Dink! And it's a very satisfying headshot as well. So you get the little dink.
You hear that? Is that coming your way?
Grenade.
RPG to try and take out the foundation. I don't think it dealt much damage, or any.
Yeah, I didn't see any splash, even on shield damage as well. But Lothar's still here with 3 eliminations.
Trying to get the foundation. Can he knock him down? He will.
There he goes.
Oh, couldn't get any shots on the way down.
He tried to catch him midair. Tried.
Hope he doesn't tunnel too much. There's other people around. I mean, there's everybody around. He's got to be careful not to tunnel too hard on this one behind him.
Got one good hit of 32 on the shield there. There you go. He's trying to blow. If he tries to build out further, oh, nice. You talked about it, man. Head on a swivel. Just be constantly moving, constantly shifting where you're looking at. Another RPG. There's 2 players there, even a third? Oh. No, someone! Yzma! He tunneled for just a moment, and Yzma took advantage of the situation and finds an elimination on Lothar. We got 16 players left, Carpet.
14 players left. 2 eliminations here on Severin.
Look at that. So now Yzma's got the high ground. Micah down below.
Vato's got 7 eliminations, I think. So I think I caught it. I think I saw it.
Oh my. Can you imagine? Especially if he gets a victory royale for the royale flush.
You said it.
Coming down to the wire.
You said it, Zeke. Ain't over till it's over.
Is your heart racing? Because my heart is racing.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
1 elim here for Yzma. Catching someone that was a little bit tunnel vision, but also a lot bit surrounded.
He's got the 2 RPGs. I honestly don't use it. I know you're tempted to. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, all right. Looks like Yzma's like, okay, you okay.
I think we'll just find a little bit more use for it later when he really needs to push through mats. And as people are getting lower on mats, as we know, it's kind of been the theme of the day. Those last 5 or 6 players are really just fighting to see who has any mats left.
You saw Severin there. He took 2 really good shots there on the player just in front of him. And again, man, he's got a lot of mats. 600 mats.
It's a lot now.
It's a lot now. It depends on how much he uses.
Will he keep it? 1 tag. Couldn't get a second. He didn't want to tunnel. I like it. He's turning his attention to the mess of people to his left. 12 players still remain. Severin has to push in.
He's the loot. It's a launch pad. You got it. You got to grab
He knows
that.
it. He wants it.
Yzma here trying to maintain his high ground. There's a player here as well.
Teeksie's gone down to Boyer. There were 7 eliminations for Teeksie. He had 3 points.
Tomo as well goes down. We're down to 10 players. I don't know if you caught that, but when Teeksie fell, it was Boyer that eliminated him and another player. A cheeky window edit there.
Oh.
Secures elimination. Severin taking shots. Dude, but he's got the medkit. He's got 10 minis. He's going to be fine.
He's trying to bury himself a little bit. He wants to get away from any stray shots. People just peppering at walls for fun.
There you go. And look at this. Marky is so... He feels the need to use this. He's like, look, this extra 12 HP is going to make a difference. I need to use this now.
And I think that's fine. Essentially to think, will I ever have time in the rest of this match to use it again? But now he's got the high ground. He has to drop down. He's running out of mats. He's got a player right beneath him.
Dude, he got 7 grapples. I honestly, I was going to say do that, but faster. He honestly should have just jumped for it. Man,
that was so close. Vato, okay, so the elimination I caught was the one that was out. Hupek taking out Severin.
With a trap, nonetheless.
5 elims.
He also has 1 grapple. 1.
He's got 1 grapple. He needs to use it for that final. He's got to save it for those last 2. Chewed up with 4 elims. He wants to make it to the 5-point threshold, or 5 elimination threshold. That'll be 2 points. Vato with only 1, I stand corrected. He's just going to pick up on some free loot. Why not? Slide this way. Like a slide, like a loot slide.
Like a loot slide. Dude, Shoot Up has 5 eliminations, and there's only 3 players left that he can eliminate. We're down to the final 4 in the final moments.
He needs to get at least 2. You asked for it. You wanted the Royale. The Royale flush.
Shoot Up, but the thing is, he has to make tags. He actually has to put damage on these players. Pobsy finds 1, but look, he can't build up. He's stuck here. He's sliding, trying to slide against him out. 1 player's right down. I don't even know if he can build up. Shoot Up might have this in the bag.
Shoot Up might just hang out.
That's
he does.
it.
He's just gonna hang out. He's gonna. The last victory royale is going to be to of mountain.
Dude, we've seen this all skirmish long. If you try to fight against the mountain, you're just gonna lose every time. You have, especially when you see where the next circle is, that safe zone. You got to start making these early rotations, especially against the mountains. You saw Popsy tried to make a move, and he's like sliding up against one. He's like,
yeah.
Do I build? Nope, I don't even own this ceiling here.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm lost.
I don't know how many mats people had there at the bottom and maybe why they weren't pushing up, but it got to the point where there's so much above you from all the other mayhem that happened. You said it's like, I don't own this. I can't edit this, which means I have to pickaxe this. Or I have to shoot through it, which takes time. And when the circle's closing in, it was like he had the pressure of someone next to him and the pressure of the storm. And that's that split-second decision. Do you push that player sooner so that you can then just only deal with the storm as opposed to both?
Yeah.
But congratulations to the winner. Oh no, it didn't work. I had a dud. The whole thing came out. That was perfect.
In the arm.
Now I'm scared to look at it. It's gonna just.
Oh,
it's gonna hide this over here.
Thought you were gonna try and fire that.
That was really sad. You fired into the desk.
Let's take a look at the highlights coming out from the final EU game. You know, there was so much going for this at so many different times. I genuinely, like, we saw so many players with, like, what, 7 eliminations?
A lot of elims.
Yeah. There was even some with, like, 5 that were like, dude, if he can find 2 and just survive 8 more eliminations, he's going to get a royal flush. There was so much going on.
I feel like a lot of higher point thresholds were divvied out that match than we had seen previously.
I feel like people just started going full send. You know, they were like,
yeah.
Look, this is it. Like, you never want to be the person that plays and you play so reserved that after the game you're like, why didn't I just go harder? Yeah. Like, what did I have to lose there? At worst, I'm going to be eliminated either way, right? So just go full send, do the best I can.
We saw a lot of that at PAX. A lot of people deciding on when they should play passive, when they should go for placement, go for elims. You could tell the players that were going for the placement, when they'd struggled to do that, they didn't get any points. Even some very well-known players struggling to get points.
That was close.
Almost got the grapple down. Almost.
Almost. And that's, I was literally about to say, I was like, dude, if you, with 69 mats, just jump down. Let's just hop down, grapple down, and then save those mats. But someone beat him and me to the punch. Boy, oh boy. So that's it. We've wrapped 6 games on the day. We're going to calculate standings. So be ready.
Give us a sec.
But just a sec.
Hold on.
Let's recap the day. Let's see some crazy things that happened.
Recap. What was your... Nah, that's a lame question. What was your favorite move, Zeke?
Do I have a favorite? I mean, honestly, there was so much that happened. Honestly, I would still say the most hype thing that's happened today is literally to start the game off. Razor's like, did you want a Royale Flush? I will give that to you right here, right now. Just start the day off. And no one else got it. Oh, this was a good one too. Remember Mitro? He's like, hey, come on down. Boop. And then he starts the emote.
That was mine. That was sick.
That was your favorite moment?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Trying to use the new stuff. I mean, it takes a while for people to learn how to use the new things. Obviously, everyone gets the mechanics of it, but to find that moment where it becomes the most pivotal. I love this. I love this. Just hop, hop, hold on where you are. Boom.
Oh, I didn't even think about it, but Mitro, remember to win that one game, he used the shockwave to fire himself straight down.
Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. That's the one I was referring to was one of my favorite moments.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So not the other one where...
This one. Yes. I was wrong. I glanced up at the wrong time.
Well, the other one was Mitro when he was the other 2 players. But I just realized Mitro got 2 victory royales today.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nuts.
That's hard to do in a lobby of literally 99 other players that are incredible.
My real favorite moment? This one. Got him! Last one of the day. I promise I'm done.
Let's take a look.
Does not smell great. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, another player that really did really well today was Tomo. That guy was on fire. Alliance Tomo.
Tomo. Yes.
Tomo. Just again, I can't reiterate this enough. All these players are unbelievable. These are the best players all over the world coming together to play.
Representing their squads.
Woo! I mean, you know, don't forget for you guys at home. He's part of a squad. Figure out which squad and then rep that squad, or rep the squad that you like. I'm not gonna tell you which one because I'm not gonna do the work for you. I'm not gonna make it easy for you.
Yeah, do some research. Find the clubs. There's 5 of the clubs.
Or there's actually 6 Cube Kids.
6. The Cube Kids.
The Cube Kids.
Cube Kids. They're not watching. Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. We're gonna come back.
No, we're not.
No, oh God.
Not yet.
What? Nothing happened. You're not. You look nice. What about you guys at home? What was your favorite moment? Don't forget to use that hashtag Fall Skirmish. I'd like to know. Send us your favorite clips. Talk about your predictions. Did you make the right prediction or did you guess wrong? Because I'm curious.
Most people guess wrong. It's a pretty difficult prediction to make.
It was like, what, 1% chance?
I mean, was there a full 100?
Yeah, there was a full 100.
Full 100? 1% chance?
To guess right.
Once. That's per game. You have 1% per game if you're just changing every time. And then the stats gets weird because it's like, what is your percent chance to get right once in a game? I'm not going to get into it. I know the math. Trust me on that. This is not the time. Not
you know
the time.
who else we should talk about is Razor. I mentioned him a little bit earlier. Game number 1 drops a Royale Flush. The first one we've seen and the only one we saw coming out from EU. So here's the thing. For a long time, he starts the game and he gets the 7 eliminations and the Victory Royale. So that's the Royale Flush. He got 3 points from both and then an additional 2 points, which set him at a steady 8.
So the question is, did he get such a strong lead that he started to play passive? Is that why we saw him struggle to earn points? Was he going for placement after that as opposed to Eland?
You know, that's tough to say. We did catch up with that in that one game where he was kind of 1v2 at the very edge of the map near Snobby. And a lot of times, man, he got shut down, and that's just kind of the thing is you kind of tend to, how do you even explain this? Let's say I'm running around and I'm Razor, and you're like, I recognize Razor. He runs this skin and in this back bling, and I know he likes to land here.
Do people do that?
Yeah, 100%. So if you know, you're like, I know Razor. Oh, I know, especially coming out of game 1, he landed here. I landed here. I know he's here. Then your objective is, if I can land here, or I know that he landed anywhere near there, and if I could get there first and shut him down and take him out of the game before the game even starts, that's huge. And that's what we saw a lot of things. That's how it kind of unfolded.
That definitely makes sense. I guess it depends on like how many games you are in and where your position is on the leaderboard. Because if I'm like 3rd or 4th place, I'm not looking to hunt that guy down. Obviously, he got a Royale Flush for a reason. He's a skilled player. So I'm not going to risk this potential loss when all I have to do is get a certain amount of elimination to all the other players, and I can probably usurp him. But if I'm sitting at 0 points, 1 point, then maybe that's when the hunt.
I'm looking to hunt the guy.
Look, I know that even if I get a Royale Flush right now, I still won't pass you, which means I need to stop you, and then also. I mean, that's a lot.
Stop you and get a Royale Flush.
Also get a Royale Flush. I mean, that is the hunt.
That's a tall order. But if you're ready, my friend.
Am I?
It's time for final standings.
I told you I was done.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
I told you I was done.
After everything is said and done, Atlantis Mitro comes out on top. Now, keep in mind, we did go to tiebreakers, so that means Atlantis Mitro got 2 Victory Royales. Right?
That's true.
It stops there. Now, if they'd both gotten 2 Victory Royales, it would have gone to like eliminations and so on and so forth.
But here's what's wild. That last match actually didn't determine who came in first. They both had that many points going into it. They had 8 points going into the final match.
So
Razor didn't get a single point since his first one.
Dude, Sackner came really close. And the top 20 was, in fact, City Driver. So he nudges out Wildcard Alpha there, making the top 20 spot. But again, man, we talked about it. It wasn't over until it was over. The dust has settled. And again, look at these points, man. It literally comes down to single points. And that's what I like to see about this format specifically. Is like you kind of have to make a choice. Do you want to go full send and play for eliminations? Do you want to try and play for final placements? You know, it just depends. But this is what was at stake, right? So Mitro is going to walk away for his club with 170 points and a nice prize for himself. You gotta probably assume he's feeling pretty good about it.
How could you feel bad?
Man, I'm so mad that I won, and I got my club a bunch of points.
$37,500 and also points for the club. I wonder what they actually get more excited for, because there's clearly a lot at stake for the major club battles. So I wonder if they get more excited for the points or the money, because they both lead to more, right? I mean, obviously, I'm sure they're excited. They got a prize. They also got first in one of these weeks, which is also pretty big in the community. I know the competitive scene really enjoys being able to say, I mean, anyone enjoys being able to say they won. Let's be honest.
I mean, Mitro's probably like, hey, yo, Rift Raiders, points, baby, points, points, points. So Rift Raiders are probably excited.
Hope to God he did not do that dance. I hope.
Wow. But don't forget, coming in, these are actually current.
Look at the gap closed. Look at that.
Wow.
975 now to 1110. 11.
Wow.
That is insane.
So
actually, it was a 300-point difference before.
I have the points from last. So Bush Bandits went from 1,015 to 1,110.
That's not a lot.
Rift Raiders were at 565, and they jump all the way up to 975.
That's...
Dusty Dogs were at 690, jump up to 850. I just did Fortnite's. Rift Raiders were at 565. They jump up to 835. And the Lucky Llamas were at 455. So they jump up to 625. I mean, these standings are still pretty close, man. This is only week 2, and this is only the competitive side. During the week, we have the trials. We still have 4 more weeks. And at the end of it all, one club will come out on top and net themselves a pretty fancy prize. But final thoughts before we sign off for for the EU portion of things?
I mean, the fact that it's this fresh off the season, everything's just begun, a couple of new things out there. I love seeing players actually try and maximize their ability to do it. You know, you and I talked about it a lot today, you know, just mat efficiency. When do you use them? When do you lose them? When do you know it's okay to be out of them? And we saw that struggle towards the end of almost every single match. And it's obviously going to evolve as this game progresses, as people, you know, improve at the skill of this game.
Yeah.
I'm not here saying that these players aren't performing. They're performing at the top skill threshold, but obviously as a group they're all going to improve, and I think mat efficiency is going to be one of them. And North America, what can you bring, man? What can you bring?
What can you bring? Hopefully they've watched and learned and made some takeaways.
Yeah,
at least one would hope. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it from us, at least for the EU portion. We will be back pretty soon for NA, where we got another 6 games to watch, so please come back for that. Until then, we love you, we miss you, we hope you use that hashtag, and we'll see you shortly.
Finalmente agora para esta estrelinha vão a Twitch, que é Twitch Fortnite, e se vão por si como é que ganham Fortnite